What's up, everybody? Once again, you know what time it is, man. It's the Corona Files. We coming at you right now from the backyard studio with another Cigars and Conversation with your boys from A Puff a Minute. As you already know, I am your boy, Cigar Mick.
It's Cigar Banker. What's good, people?
There it is, y'all. There it is, man. Yo, fam, bro. It's been a crazy couple days, has it not?
Very much so.
No doubt, man.
Things are escalating.
Yeah, for real, for real. So, before we even get started, man, I want to shout out, man. So you guys see the new set, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Your boys right here, the Puff a Minute. We trying to put in a little work, y'all. We trying to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for you all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So we can grasp and hold your attention a little bit longer. But that's what's going on, y'all. So first of all, I got to shout out to some of the partners, man, of the syndicate that's down with A Puff a Minute. You're going to see some of their logos behind me right now, man. So we definitely ride, as you guys already know, with our fellas from Badass Mobile Cigar Lounge. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the fellas from Badass, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. You know? And then y'all know that we are always riding and rocking with my man, Mr. Nathan McCray, the millionaire mastermind. And y'all know that I always jack that up and call him millionaire mindset. I said it right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't watching the grind, y'all, you know what I'm saying, you definitely need to go find that on your Blog Talk Radio, because he and his wife, the amazing Pamela McCray, man, they are doing big things, you know what I'm saying, and bringing a lot of solidarity and teamwork and stuff like that in other people's homes, man, showing them how they can win together.
Yeah.
You know. And then one of the groups that you may not be familiar with yet, unless you are riding with us right here in the Las Vegas area, right behind me right here, we got the Ashing Out cigar group, right? So that's a local group, man, that gets together, has a good time, smoke cigars, do really cool things together, like go on camping trips and party and all of that type of stuff. So if you're in the Las Vegas area and you're looking for some people to roll with, man, just to kind of get your smoke on, find your people from the syndicate, because that's how we get down, right? Absolutely. So again, man, so that's why we repping everybody's logos up here. And of course, you already know, Puff a Minute is in the building. That's what we do. But I'm talking a lot, man. Help me out.
Yeah. I know. I had to let them get through that part, man, because this is important. This is important. We're trying to bring them new content, but not just new content, but we want to give it a better look and feel. They want to know that we really about what we talking about, right?
Yeah,
a Puff a Minute is not just a business or an opportunity. A Puff a Minute is a movement.
Yeah,
so they need to understand that we are not just blowing smoke. This is what we talk about all the time, man. Absolutely. And this is just a segment of what we do.
Absolutely.
Cigars and Conversation is just a segment of what we do.
It's a piece of the puzzle, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to do big things together, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to earn and learn. So that's what's going on right now.
Absolutely.
Bruh, we got to talk about what we smoking right now, man.
Absolutely. We got to do that first.
It's crazy because, I don't know about where you are right now, but a lot of cities and towns are under quarantine right now. A lot of cigar smokers right now are going real deep in the humidor. If they didn't get to the shop, man, to stock up, they going deep to see what's there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let us know what you rolling with right now.
Yeah, I smoked this one a couple weeks ago. Actually bought it in a couple of sizes when I went to the shop, so this is a different size. But this, once again, is a La Gloria Cubana. This is the Estelle version. Okay. Now, I have to correct myself, because last time I talked about this smoke, I was likening it to the original La Gloria that I had, which was Dominican. This is actually not Dominican.
Okay.
This has a Honduran wrapper. It has Nicaraguan fillers. So this is actually a very complex smoke, and I enjoyed it a lot the last time I smoked it. I don't know if I said that on the last episode, but I know I definitely had the construction wrong. So that's why y'all need to like and comment, let us know when we mess up. Definitely had to hit my notes on this one, because I was like, wait a minute, this didn't taste like the traditional La Glorias I'm used to smoking.
Somebody, one of our followers, man, correct you? Or?
No, I thought about it myself. I said, wait a minute, this flavor, like, I'm telling you, man, it's just like being a wine drinker or a bourbon lover. Your palate gets more refined. So at smoking, I said, wait a minute, it didn't have those spice notes that I'm used to when I smoke a Dominican. Sometimes a little bit of the harshness or what have you that some people may liken it to. It's very smooth, very complex, very flavorful. I said, wait a minute, there's got to be something different about this La Gloria I wasn't accustomed to. So definitely had to go back and do my research, but definitely a beautiful smoke.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So actually, I went a little deep in my humidor this today, I should say, and I pulled out something, man, that I hadn't smoked before. This is a first for me, man. This is something new to my palate right now. Now I'm gonna say this before I go any further. Pleasantly surprised, right? Pleasantly surprised. I'm enjoying this. I had the good fortune of meeting these gentlemen from the Blackbird Cigar Company. If y'all could peep that out right there. Had the pleasure of meeting these guys at TPE. Maybe a month or two ago, right here in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And the last day, right, I did not get a chance to interview them. We're packing up, and I was like, man, I'm sorry, guys, I didn't get a chance to get back. They're like, yo, they handed me this box, said, try it out, so on and so forth. And we were supposed to set up a interview, like a Skype type of interview, man, but I never got around to it.
Okay.
Because you know how crazy things get.
Yeah.
I will shout you guys out, though, because, again, I'm enjoying this. This one is called the Cuco. I think I'm saying that right, unless it's Quaco. But it's the Cuco. It's a Criolla cigar, which, again, is the Cuban seed type joint, right? So I'm gonna tell you that this is a Dominican smoke, but it's got some complexity to the construction of it as well, man. So I guess the strength of it is like a medium body cigar. The wrapper itself is Brazilian,
okay.
And if you can see that Colorado type color that's on that right there, the fillers, man, are Dominican, but the binder is Indonesian. Now I don't think I've ever, I mean, maybe, bro. I mean, that's kind of new to me, right? I'm not really familiar with a whole lot of tobacco that's coming out of Indonesia like that, but the binder's Indonesia. So it's kind of a cool smoke right now, man. Just off the tip of it, man, like I said, it's kind of full body, but it's still medium.
Okay.
Right? I am picking up a little bit of pepper on that, man, with some chocolate type overtones.
Okay.
Or what have you, man. But again, they've got a bunch of them in here. Like I said, this one is the Cuco.
What was the name of that company?
It's called Blackbird Cigar Company.
Okay.
I'm looking at it here, bro. They got a crow, they got an unkind, they got a rook, they got a Jacklaw, whatever, man, which is a Connecticut. And then there's another one up in there which I can't really read right now unless I take it out. But they got quite a variety on it, man. But if you haven't tried it before, man, I say go pick one up, man, see what it's about,
But you're absolutely right, man. I guess we might as well jump into the conversation because I'm one of them people that did make it to the shop before. So some of the new developments are that the governor actually came out and made a clear list of what those non-essential businesses are that need to close, and unfortunately tobacco and any tobacco type product was on that list.
We got hit.
So the cigar retailers who were able to still kind of keep business open by doing some stuff to keep people apart, which was doing curbside delivery, order over the phone, are now completely closed.
Right.
I did not make it before that time.
Is that right?
So but hey, I was able to order some stuff online. I ain't gonna give them no shout out because unless they give us a shout out, but I'm definitely was able to get some stuff online, and it'll be here hopefully in a few days, unless things get crazy and stuff.
Man, like even delivery services are slowing down a bit more right now.
Amazon, one of the best retailers in the world, is now going from next day and 2 day to 5, 6, 7, maybe even 2 weeks.
Say it ain't so, right? I'm like, Cass is like, yo, I'm gonna order me some face mask on Amazon because they'll be here like the next day. Good luck. Yeah, good luck with that. You might get it by April now.
Yeah, they got toilet paper listed at April 16th.
Is that right?
April 16th.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, what's the world coming to, man?
Yeah, I'm calling it the Great Toilet Paper Rush of 2020 because I can't figure it out, man. I'm like, I ain't never heard of toilet paper curing a virus, but
it's crazy, bro. So I talked to my sister today in New Jersey, man. And she was basically telling me she had went out, walked through the park, but the lockdown is so crazy right now that you can only go out for food, for medical attention, or to take a walk or what have you.
Now this is in Jersey.
This is Jersey. This is what she just told me, man, and whatnot, man. So she told me that she had, went over to the park and whatever, to keep from going stir crazy. But first of all, let me say this, man. This thing is serious. It's not a joke.
It is.
People need to take it serious, and people need to just go ahead and quarantine and don't be like the kids in Florida, talking about, we're going to party till we die. It's not, let's not be stupid. Let's take this serious, man. It's close to home here in Las Vegas because you and I, you know what I'm saying, we lost a brother to this virus. Somebody that we work with very closely in another organization, and I'm not going to say his name, and I'm not going to say the organization because, you know what I'm saying, I just don't feel like, you know, that's right at this stage of the game. But at the end of the day, yeah, he has some health issues, but they're telling us that the thing that ultimately took him out was that he contracted the virus. You know,
that was a hard one.
That was very hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? That hurt me to my core. You know, so yeah. I mean, this gentleman was somewhat of a mentor.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
So yeah, absolutely.
So yeah,
so it is real out here, y'all. You know, just so that you know.
And the I have to commend the governor of Nevada. Mm-hmm. He is not playing. He is not joking. He's giving us every opportunity right now to do it ourselves. Mm-hmm. Be good citizens. Quarantine. Stay home. They've changed the motto from "Home is Nevada" to "Stay home for Nevada," because they're emphasizing the fact that we want people to stay home. Yeah. Don't try to have barbecues and cookouts. It's not the time to catch up with family and friends. Right. Like exactly. I haven't seen my grandmother in weeks. Yeah. And my mom, I can't even go to my mom's house, because I'm serious about the quarantine. I have young children. My mom is a little bit older. My grandparents are older. Yeah. Both cancer survivors. It's not a joke, man. I'm not taking it lightly at all.
It's not at all, bro. It's not at all, man. You know, there is some stuff that you can get a little bit of levity from. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be all too serious and stuff like that, or get people afraid or depressed. But hold on, let me tell you this part. You heard about Little Darlings?
Oh my gosh!
Did you hear about that?
That's not so Vegas.
That's Vegas all day. So for y'all who don't know, man, Little Darlings is actually a strip club here in Vegas, right? So I'm driving the other day, man. I'm headed to my office and I see this billboard, and the billboard says, "Now offering corona-free lap dances." I'm sitting there like, what are these fools doing now?
And the story develops. Yes. Because even after the governor said all 90 centrals, which specifically included strip clubs and brothels, because we have those here in Nevada, he had to come out. This fool, whoever he is from Little Dollars, put on the sign, "We are now doing, what do you call it? Hand sanitizer wrestling." I was like, oh my God, this dude is tripping.
They tripping, man. So to make a long story short, man, there was an article in the paper yesterday where these guys are now offering, again, drive-through. Get this, y'all. Drive-through lap dances. So you never have to get out your car, right? You just ride through. I guess you throw your dollar bills out the window. I don't even understand this, man, but only in Vegas, bro. They said they got the girl standing in the door, bro. You know, I'm sitting there like, man, these people are crazy in Vegas, man.
Yeah, only in Vegas, but, man.
You know, shout out for the creativity.
Yeah.
You know?
I have to commend the casinos because they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't fight back with the governor. They completely understood why he decided to shut down every gaming machine in the valley. I mean, convenience store. And if you've never been to Vegas, we have gaming machines almost everywhere. Yeah. The convenience store, you go through a car wash, there's gaming machines. You go a lot of places, we have gaming. Yeah. They shut down every single machine in the valley.
Bro, I never seen like Vegas dark at nighttime, bro. Just straight dark. Yeah. Bro. You know, and you can drive down Las Vegas Boulevard, you know, save for lights. Yeah. You got no traffic or nothing.
Yeah.
Shout out to A-Fram, 4x4.
Who checking in? Who checking in on the live?
Shout out to him out there on the live right now. I see you, fam. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So I mean, that's what's going on out here, bro. Like, I don't know how it is in your house right now, but you know, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in the yard, bro.
Yeah. The yard is my safe. You know, I won't say unfortunately, but I do work in the industry that's been considered essential to be able to keep things some normalcy in the world, right? Yeah. So I work in banking, you know, cigar banker. So we still going to work. Okay. But honestly, I would rather be at home. Yeah. I would rather be at home, my family, you know, spending time with them and letting them know that everything's gonna be okay.
True that.
I think it's important to have that pillar in the household sometimes, that calming factor, which I know I am for my family. I'm sure you are for yours as well.
I try to be, man. So, but you know what? This is real, though. If you allow yourself, man, and the people around you to be bombarded with all this negativity day after day after day, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, people become psychosomatic almost with it, man. They're like, I got a tickle in my throat. And you start looking for things to be wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer, man, that the body reacts to how the mind is programming.
Absolutely.
So if you keep telling yourself, I think I'm coming down with something, or something is not right, then you're going to start believing that, and your body's going to react to it. That's why I tell people all the time, man, maintain a positive mindset throughout all of this, man, because again, it's not intended for you, number one. And number two, the body is designed to heal itself anyway.
Yeah.
So do the smart things, man. Do the holistic things that we talked about, man. I'm big on the garlic. I'm big on reishi mushrooms right now. I'm big on, boiling up, different type of eucalyptus type of deals, and breathing deep, man, and all of that stuff, man. Because again, the sinus area is the incubator, right? That's the coldest part of your body, man. If you keep taking that steam and all of those things in through there, bro, none of that stuff will drop down into your system. I'm just trying to educate y'all a little bit on the holistic side. You know what I'm saying?
But man, we done instituted, like, we haven't played board games in I don't know how long, but we playing board games, we doing puzzles, we're doing educational things with the kids. My oldest is doing online schooling. My youngest has homework packets and different things we're still doing to keep them on some kind of normal. So I still make them go to bed on time. They still maintain their bedtime, all that stuff, man. I'm making sure they eat 3 squares of meals a day.
Right.
Like, don't sit around and just snack because you at home, because that's a bad thing. People sit home and they just like, oh, I'm at home, I'm going to just eat for comfort. I'm like, nah, we not doing that.
That's the part.
I'm like, you eat when you hungry, not for comfort. So definitely trying to maintain that, man. I was in the backyard doing workouts this morning, man. So
I'm gonna need to start doing something, bro, because man, just being at the crib, bro, it's like, you eat more at home than if you was out in the world, doing something with your time and stuff, man. So I gotta start doing something. I think I'm gonna heat the pool up, man, just so I can swim some laps or something.
What I mean? Like you said, that mental exercise your body, because it helps your mental. Very important. This is a period of time. I think it's important to understand that this is a period of time. This is not life as we know it. This is only gonna last for a period of time, and we need to make sure that we're prepared to get back to normalcy. Now, from my standpoint, looking at it from an economy thing, I think the economy is going to have ripple effects that we probably won't be able to predict. But at the same time, I think it's from an everyday life standpoint, and people that are able to maintain their lifestyle will be able to get back to some normalcy at some point.
I don't know what normal is anymore.
I feel like you have to control it.
Yeah, I don't know what normal is anymore, and that's what I think that this is the new normal, bro. To be honest with you.
Now wait a minute. Do you say that because of the virus or because of fear and the fear tactics that are going on?
What did I say at the beginning of 2020? I declared
this
2020
is the year of revealing.
Right, the year of enlightenment, right, of revealing. So some of the things that you never thought possible before are going to come to fruition in this year. A worldwide pandemic is something that people would not have even imagined, right? Shutting down cities and being on the verge of martial law, and things of that nature are things that people could never imagine. I believe that as the time continues to go by, it's going to be more and more new things that come about, things that we never thought would ever materialize in our lifetime, to the point where this is the new normal, right? So again, there's going to be a huge nostalgic feeling for the good old days, right? And the good old days is not going to be the same good old days that some other people, have been talking about for years and stuff like that. The good old days are going to be, man, I remember when I can go to the supermarket any day of the week, and get toilet paper off the shelf. The good old days are going to be like, man, I remember when, we could still be outside, after the street lights came on and so on and so forth. Again, I'm saying that what's going on today, whether this is natural, man-made, biological, whatever you want to call it, I'm saying that there's going to be more things that are going to be happening in the world that's going to be blowing our minds like this. You know,
and we talked about this before, man. The people like you and I that have dealt with hardships in our life are able to deal with these circumstances better than most. True. When you've gone without, to be able to say, I can't go to the grocery store and get this or get that, or I can't afford this, I can't afford that, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. I know how to stretch a pack of meat.
Yeah.
I know how to stretch some bread. Yeah. I know how to stretch certain things, man, so to be able to survive. Right. So for me, I'm good. Yeah. But for some people, it's like, damn, I can't find this. I can't go to the grocery store and get this. I can't find that. I'm like, you can't find the favorite juice you like. Right. Drink water. Right. I'm like, it's plenty of water.
Exactly.
I'm like, but there's certain things, man, that just bother me that people are complaining about. There's so many things that are more important in life than what people are complaining about.
I feel like we're just touching it, man. You know what I'm saying? We're just starting to touch it.
As things escalate, people will get more desperate.
The more time that goes by.
Yeah.
Right? The more time that goes by with people being out of work.
Yeah.
When these companies that are being so magnanimous right now, they're saying, you know what, we're going to pay our employees for the next couple of weeks or whatever.
For how long?
When they can't do that anymore, right? And the income is no longer there. Mm-hmm. After the government gives you your little $1,200 check and whatnot, and you go through that in the first week, and ain't no more checks coming. You know, I heard right now there's supposed to be like 2 of them or what have you. But after all of that is said and done, and people are desperate, and people start to get hungry, right, and things start to go awry, and nobody sees that light at the end of the tunnel anymore, when they're no longer saying 14 days or 30 days or it becomes indefinite, that's where the true metal of people is going to surface.
Because the one thing I keep telling people is as of right now, people are rather amicable with each other. Mm-hmm. How long will that last, though? Like you said.
Yo, what up, Chris? I see you out there, fam.
Yeah. It's desperation kicks in, man. How long are people going to be polite? How long are people going to be kind to one another? I went to the grocery store the other day. Man, I had to help a lady bag her groceries because I was just like, man, I felt bad.
She let you touch her groceries, man?
Yeah, man. She needed help, though. And I was like, I'm sitting here with my wife, and I'm like, yeah, I'm with my wife, but I'm like, I'm able to help. I'm going to help.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm an altruistic person. Like, if I can help, I'm going to help.
Right.
So,
and you got people out there. Now, don't get it twisted, man. As many negatives that are gonna, surface in society, you're gonna have a lot of positives too. I've heard lots of stories of neighbors going out and getting food for their elderly neighbors and picking up some extra water and picking up extra toilet paper or what have you,
man,
in order to help their neighbors out. So hopefully that continues to be the case.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if this thing continues, man. You know what I'm saying?
How long will that last?
Yeah, we like a weekend, man, maybe 2 weeks in, I don't know. But, I was expecting, I had heard through the grapevine that over the weekend, man, that it was going to be a national, we've had a few states that basically said shut it down. I heard that was going to be a national move.
I think nationally they trying to do everything they can to keep the status quo.
Glad,
but I think per state, each state is making, and we've said this before when it comes to voting. I was like, the people that your city councilors, your Clark County commissioners, your governor, your state officials, they have more to do with your everyday life than the federal government does. So at the end of the day, the states are going to start making decisions on their own. I fully expect our governor to escalate things because people are not taking this serious.
On the state side, man, which state has the most cases reported right now?
I want to say New York, but I might be wrong.
You would be absolutely right.
Okay.
All right, now flip it. Which state has the fewest amount of cases reported?
Nevada?
Right now? No, absolutely not.
No?
It's not Nevada, bro. No, it's actually West Virginia.
Wow.
It's actually West Virginia, man.
Okay.
So, yeah, I want to say Nevada is probably in the mid 30s or something like that.
But here's the thing that trips me out.
Yeah.
The fact that the testing is not widely available, and two, some people will get sick and not go get tested. So how accurate can we say the numbers really are? Because I truly believe whatever they're saying, I'm timesing it by 5. So if they come out and say we had 300 reported cases, I'm going to times that by 5 and say, hey, that's 5 times 3. We got 1,500 cases probably.
All right, now for conspiracy mix. I believe that if you display any symptoms right now, that there's a propensity to just classify you as positive. I really believe that right now, man. Again, they don't have a lot of tests. People aren't being tested. So to err on the side of caution, maybe if you want to put a positive light on it, maybe then that's the case. But I'm not, certain that all of the cases that are being reported as positive for coronavirus are positive. I also, on the other side of the coin, believe that there's a lot of cases that probably haven't been reported. So, like you said, you got to kind of find that dichotomy, man, and try to find some middle ground there, so to speak. But I, for one, will not. And I probably, hey, this is just me. This is me and Miles. This is how I feel about it, bro. I ain't trying to get that inoculation when they come out with it, man.
But there's some truth to what you said about the virus, though, because it's a fluid virus. The way it affects me is different than the way it will affect you. It changes from one person to the next. It goes in and attacks that person at its weak points. It's not going to be the same for you and I. Mm-hmm. So I may be like some of these NBA players. I may never show any symptoms, but whether or not they actually tested positive for it, I don't know, because it's crazy to me to think there's that many of them that have contracted the virus, but none of them have symptoms. The most notable one this last week was Sean Payton from the Saints. Yeah. And he said he felt a little bit of a fever, and so he went and isolated himself. He got tested. He tested positive, but at the same time, like, he's in his 50s, right? So I'm like,
I don't like the way you said that.
Well, but I'm just saying, because they haven't classified older either.
Right.
So they'll say older is, okay, if you were 30 and you had kidney disease or diabetes or something, you may be classified as older, because there's older in health and there's older in age, and it's not the same. You may be in your 50s but a healthy, spry young man like yourself, right. But you may be in your 50s and have diabetes, you got all this other stuff, you got high blood pressure and everything else. Sure. So it affects people differently every time. Yeah. So that's the other thing that makes me worried about how accurate they are about actually diagnosing it. Yeah, and especially when the tests aren't widely available.
The real test is going to come, like I said, man. To go back just a little bit, is how many people feel comfortable right now with getting that immunization shot for coronavirus,
especially after Friday.
How many people feel safe getting that shot? Again, it hasn't been proven enough for me yet. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's brand new. Now, again, anytime you get an immunization, they are shooting you with that absolute virus, so that your body can build up antibodies to it, correct?
Yes.
All right. So again, if you didn't test positive before,
you will.
Why would you want to go get it injected in you, not knowing what the end result of that is going to be? Because as you said, it has a different effect on different people. So for me, I can't speak for everybody else out there. I can't advise or counsel or what have you. But for me, I would not feel comfortable rushing down to the VA or to your nearest clinic or what have you, and they're gonna be pushing it, bro. Believe me, just like they was pushing the flu shot, just like they was pushing pneumonia shots, just like they was pushing, everything else. They're gonna be pushing it, Call it the mark of the beast, bro, because the people who don't get the shot will be ostracized, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we do it now for children that don't get vaccines, regular vaccines. They're not allowed to go to public schools.
JP _ CA 5800. What's happening out there? Man? On the live, y'all. But yeah, man, that's kind of like where my head is with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna have to make some decisions, man. But if they tell you that you have to have a card that proves that you had this immunization shot, right? And just like you go to the supermarket and they got, we need your frequent shopper card so we can get some discount. They say, I need to see your card. Right? I need to see your card before you can come into this store, so we know that you're not endangering the rest of our patrons.
It'll be similar to smallpox.
Remember when
everybody had to get a smallpox shot?
People out there think Mick is crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, this is within the realm of reason right now.
Remember when everybody had to have smallpox shots?
Nah, I wasn't there. Nah, go ahead, bro. I'm just messing with you.
I'm just saying. I ain't gonna mess with him. I ain't gonna call him out, but he close to my mom's age. So my mom had to have everybody her age and in that age group had to have a smallpox shot.
Yeah, I had the shot. Yeah.
Nobody was able to go, and you traveled out the country. Yeah, you couldn't leave the country without it.
Right.
I couldn't go to college and stay in a dorm room without getting a smallpox shot, a tetanus shot. Exactly.
So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, it's crazy right now, but there will be a significant amount of pressure to get these shots once they're offered. That's why they're rushing it through right now, But again, how do you feel about it? Are you willing to say, you know what, I'm gonna go on my own on this one.
Well, the president said, "Why not try it?" What did he say? It's worth a try.
Yeah,
he said it's worth a try.
I take all my advice from him.
He said it's worth a try. He said, "What do we have to lose?" Yeah. Those were his exact words. What do we have to lose?
You don't know till you find out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't know till you find out. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We rambling up here, guys, because it's just crazy. There's so much other stuff, man, that, you know, it's not like we're going to talk about sports right now because it ain't none. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was going to say that, man. It's funny watching ESPN right now.
Oh, man.
The only thing you can watch is the trades, but then the trades turn into what new professional athlete has caught the virus or tested positive for the virus.
I was watching like a German sports channel when you came in, and they were showing people like race car driving in snow. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there watching it because I'm fiending for anything right now. You know? Yeah, it's crazy, dude. But yeah, man, this is the new normal. You know, to say it again, guys, I told you, 2020 is the year of the great reveal. We're going to start seeing things. We're going to be experiencing things that we never, ever thought were possible. This is just the beginning, right? Yeah. We are just touching upon how crazy things can be. Now, think about where you were a year ago, right? And see how far we've come today towards the insane. And imagine a year from now. If we continue on this trajectory, what are you doing to prepare yourselves? What are you doing to protect the ones that you love, right? And instead of just a lot of wishful thinking that, oh man, this is all going to be over in a couple weeks, so to speak. I say better to prepare, better to plan, better to strategize. All right, y'all. So check it out, man. If you were watching us on the live, you know that the camera one went out for a little bit because, you know, we had it out in the sun. The heat kind of got to it. It shut down. So we finished up the live, but we had to come back, man, to close it out for you guys that's watching us on YouTube and everything, man. So we about to shut it down. I'm going to say this, though. In the meantime, man, one of the homies, man, right here in Las Vegas sent me this video that really talked about, you know, some of the things we were talking about on the live as far as some of the, you know, nutritional, natural, I should say, nutraceutical methods of killing that coronavirus in your body, man. You know what I'm saying? So that video was pretty powerful. I just finished watching it. I posted it up on the Facebook page, also on my personal Facebook page if you follow me there as well. So I would just say go watch it, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like you got to ask yourself two questions, right? First question is, what do you got to lose, right? Because it's not hard, it's not difficult. The second question is, what do you stand to gain? So that's something you may want to check out. I remember a long time ago somebody told me, what if it was so simple as an apple a day keeps the doctor away? How many people will still fall sick because they refuse to do the simple thing? Right. You know? And then years later, it was discovered, it was found out that the skin in the apple is full of phytonutrients, man, and things that feed your body at a very micro level. So again, if it was that simple, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, most of us will still fall sick because we refuse to do the simple things. You feel me? This is a very simple method that this brother was talking about on the YouTube video. I went ahead and posted it up. I would advise people, yes, we're home right now. People are quarantined and stuff like that. It's a great time for, Netflix and chilling. It's a great time for playing games with the family. It's a great time for, admiring your toilet paper stash. But at the same time, it's a great time to educate yourself, right, and to prepare yourself, for whatever this thing is doing. So again, I would advise folks to go out and take a peep at that, man.
Absolutely, man. It was a good video.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good content. It's all natural.
Yeah, exactly.
All natural.
Yeah, which is, like I said, the body is designed to heal itself.
Yes.
The earth was incubated with natural cures all around us. There's no pharmaceutical solution that there isn't. If all of the pharmaceutical cures come from natural things, you know what I'm saying? They don't just make things out of nothing, man. They make it from something. Even aspirin is made from white oak bark. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's really what it comes down to. But with that being said, You know what I'm saying? Again, not to be too preachy on y'all. Yo, that's what it is, man. Hey, one more time, y'all. It's your man, Cigar Mick. It's another Puff a Minute Cigars and Conversation. Got my man right here.
It's Cigar Banker, people.
This is what we do. Cigar Banker, why don't you run it down for him one time so we can get out of here?
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. All the people that checked in on the live with us. Like I said, the camera went out on camera 1, but we wanted to make sure we shout y'all out again. Man, continue to show us the love on Instagram. We appreciate everything you do for us. Liking, commenting, sharing. We're going to post some more things so y'all can give us some feedback on what's actually going on with you, what's going on out there in the world. You know, what's going on out there in the world of cigars, maybe putting us on game on some stuff that we haven't heard about, but we'll continue to do that. Hey, make sure, I always forget to say Facebook. Facebook is where the conversation is happening at as well. Yeah. Make sure to go to the Facebook page, like it, make sure you comment and share there as well. But absolutely take that same love over to YouTube. That's where we keep the warehouse, all the videos, the content. I mean, from Cigars and Conversation to the events we've been to. Hey, you ain't got nothing else to watch. It's only so much Netflix you can watch. So make sure to check this out right now while you're on quarantine. Watch right now. And right now we still trying Spotify.
Yeah, exactly.
We still trying Spotify. Hey, we want your feedback. Do you want it? Do you want us to keep doing that? Do you listen to it when you're at the gym? You're in your car. You can't go to the gym right now, but while you're in your car, you're on your run. Make sure to keep doing that. Let us know. Do you want us to keep doing that? Because we want that feedback as well, man. But that's all I got.
Yeah, it don't make no sense for us to keep investing in Spotify if nobody's peeping it out. You feel me? So if y'all enjoying that, let us know and whatnot. We'll continue doing it for you. You know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go out the same way I came in. This Blackbird Cuco, whatever, man, this is a good stick. Y'all see, I'm taking it down to the nub and what have you, from the rooter to the tutor. You know what I mean? But this is a good stick, man. So again, I recommend it, man, if y'all can find that.
Yeah. So I'm finishing up this La Gloria, man. It's been good. I got nothing else, man.
Yeah, it is, y'all. All right, y'all. We out. We're gonna holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Doom.